Good enough. This is the baby I want to talk about when people get here. Uh-oh. Oh. I was going to say, my computer's dead, but it's not. We're up and running. Woo. Backup coffee. We got the mead the video that just came out. Never been live, I think, on a Saturday. I don't know. We'll find out if it's. Welcome to the Old Guys Meadery, where I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. I come with a brand new batch of mead. Always brand new. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never, ever replicated a recipe. Batch 146 just came out now. I just posted the video before I went live. So it's out. If you want to make your own alcohol at home, I am your guy. Nobody on the internet makes more mead recipes than I do. Guaranteed. You can't, or her. You can't find them. I am the #1 most mead making maniac out there. I should trademark that. It's brand new. I just came up with that as I'm rattling off to you. Mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Far older than beer, far older than wine, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is from Africa, over 20,000 years ago. There's evidence in ancient China, Central America, and of course Northern Europe where the Vikings strip. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I make a brand new batch of it every single week at home, so you can along. Every single recipe is absolutely free. It's posted in the description of the video. Comes out every single Saturday morning. This is my cardamom and orange zest mead, inspired by the great holiday of Yule that's coming up very soon. I'm actually on a 3-week streak of awesome holiday meads. It's my Yule mead, week #1. Next week, my Christmas mead. The week after that, we're going to see New Year's with our New Year's mead kicking off 2025. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to rock and roll. I have a brand new mead every single Saturday. This is batch 146. Every single recipe, absolutely unique and absolutely anything else. I don't have an OnlyFans yet, but that's my backup plan. That's my backup plan. I gotta lose a little weight around the midsection and clip my toenails, and then I think I'm ready. That'll be it. I'll be ready. Hello, welcome to the Old Guys Meadery. Got a little sidetrack. Mead is made in a very similar fashion as wine, except I use honey for the fermentation process and citrus or other fruits, but every combination, like the several you see in front of you or behind me, exists in between. This is cardamom, orange zest mead. So this is the exact recipe. 1 gallon water, 3 pounds honey. This is 4 large oranges worth of zest, the peel, everything I could scrape there. And 2 teaspoons of cardamom, and then that's it. There's 2.5 grams of yeast and 2 grams of yeast nutrient to get everything excited, kicked off there, and is it. And I made an alcohol out of it that I can celebrate for Yule. Welcome to the Old Guys Meadery. I do this every single day. I don't usually go live on Saturdays. I might do more of it, depending. If you guys transfer from here and go watch the video I just posted, we're in good shape. I'll be your best friend. I'll go live more often on Saturdays. I was not. I sure as heck would love to be, though. So I didn't check the percentage on this one. If you watch me for a long time, you'll find out why. I am not a big fan of hydrometer. My main goal here on social media is to show the simplicity of mead making. I go very simplistic routes. Everything that you see that goes into my meads go in the primary, which is the beginning parts of the step. I don't back sweeten. I don't use chemicals. I don't cold crash. Have any additives outside of what you see goes in my mead at the very beginning. And I very typically do not use the hydrometer, which is the tool that anybody that brews uses to check the alcohol content. It's very simplistic. You take a reading before you add your yeast on the gravity of the water or the liquid, and then you take it again after the fermentation process. Those 2 numbers plug into an equation and give you the approximate alcohol content. I can tell you the yeast strain I use is very. I use the same yeast strain every time, and it's very predictable. This is somewhere between 13 and 15%. I'm almost can guarantee it. But yeah, it's always a range of wines. The yeast style I use it's considered a dry yeast. I use EC1118, which is actually a champagne strain of yeast. It produces alcohol content, but usually a lower sweetness. I prefer dry liquids, dry meads, dry wines. But switching up your yeast style is the biggest determinator of how your yeast will come out flavor-wise and sweetness. But this is 3 pounds of honey and then that champagne yeast. So I could get tight somewhere between 13 and 15%. How long does it take to make is a great question. This one took about 5 months. The first process, the ferment process, with the yeast I use takes about 3 weeks. Most yeasts are between 2 and 4, early or a little bit late. And then it sits for usually between 3 and 4 months after that. So this is just shy of 5 months. Ooh, cran oranges. Did you use cranberry juice or actual cranberries? Actual cranberries are hard to find. You only really get this year, or like this time of year. I wish I could sell it. Hopefully this is a pathway to selling it one day. Yeah, the right route. Juice is the right route. Hopefully this is the pathway to selling it. But now I do the next best thing. I show you exactly how I make it from beginning to end every single Saturday. And the recipe is always free in the description. If you want to sign up for my free newsletter, it's up in my link tree, up in my profile. It's the very top thing on there. That goes out tomorrow. And I shoot you a short recap just on an actual print PDF of what I did last week, including the recipe of that mead. Which will be this one in this case, and then a little teaser of what's coming. I do this every single week. What did I ask for Santa? I asked for a viral video. I'm hoping the video goes viral this year. That's what I wish. But it is easy to make at home. You need very little equipment, and once you own the equipment, it's absolutely reusable. You can spend less than $50 and own equipment. I still have my original 2 buckets that I bought, and I still use them. I have had to replace the lids because they've warped over time, but I still use my original 2 buckets along with the new equipment that I've purchased as well. And, they have some really amazing kits on Amazon too. If you just type up like MEAD Kit or Bean Kit, it's pretty much the same equipment. 1 gallons, you can gallon. And for less than $50, and it literally comes with everything you need. Do not spend any more than that. You can obviously spend a lot less money too if you buy the equipment individually. I can give you a quick guide on what I use if you want to take that route. Always just shoot me a message. I have like a string or something. I feel it, but I can't see it. Hello, welcome to the Old God's Meadery, where I make every single week, every single Saturday. I come out with a brand new batch of mead. It just launched this morning. This is my cardamom orange zest mead. It is perfect for Yule, inspired by the great holiday of Yule coming up in a couple days now. The Norse religious winter solstice festival is coming up. It's for 12 days through January. And so if you're prepping for Yule, this is an awesome Yule mead that you can make next year. I did say in the video, I tweaked my opinion of it right at the end. I think that I put the exact recipe in the video. So the exact recipe I use in the video. At the very end of the video, though, I have a suggestion on how to do it better. So. Yeah, I mean, making a mess is part of the fun, I think. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Yule is a Norse holiday that most of your Christmas traditions come from, celebrated by the Norse. So I buy honey in bulk. So I buy 5-gallon, 60-pound buckets worth of honey at a time. I use 3 pounds per week at least. If that's, I also go live every Wednesday and sometimes make mead on those. So sometimes 6 pounds a week. But I buy mine from a company called Desert Creek. They're out of Texas. I kind of stumbled upon them on accident. Their stuff on Amazon, which is originally where I bought the 1 gallon jug from them. But they have really consistent honey just because the climate down there is, much more temperate than here. So the bees are longer lasting and sourced from the same wildflower there. So I buy Wildflower Desert Creek honey from Texas. They have their own website, Desert Creek. I think it's just desertcreek.com. Don't quote me on that. And I'm not affiliated, so choose wisely. But you can also get their stuff on Amazon, which is another reason why I love them. Because one of their sites, either theirs or their Amazon account, is running a sale usually. So you can save a few bucks if you check both before you order. But great company, great consistency. I actually had a mishap. They sent me, and 5 gallons is no joke. It's 6 pounds worth of honey. Came in damaged, leaking everywhere. And also have phenomenal customer service. Hooked me right up. I had a replacement bucket within days. And that's, coming across the country. So definitely recommend them. They're fantastic. And incredibly consistent honey. I love their honey. Make sure it's raw. Get raw. That's preference. You can use any honey you want. I know some that make mead out of like honey they buy from Costco. Not to be confused with the Costco guys. I spilled coffee on my notebook. A little distracted. Hello, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. It's alright, it already had coffee spilled on it. I make mead. Make sure and give me a follow, like, follow, comment, share. You know the routine. Especially if you're seeing a video and it was just posted. This goes to all your creators there. Anybody that you like their content. If you see a video and they just posted it, that first part of the algorithm is incredibly important. Make sure and interact with it. Comment or at least like it. That helps out content creators a lot. And you hear about. So, give everybody you love a shout out. Make sure and like content. It doesn't hurt anything to like stuff. I'm guilty of it too. You scroll through and you're like, that made me giggle. Just hit the like button. That helps that person a lot to make more funny content for you. But especially my stuff. If you see my stuff, definitely like it and comment on it. Your Yule-inspired mead. Cardamom, orange zest mead. So I chose this recipe because if you look up like Scandinavian dessert, which is where that population came from the Norse religion in the Viking Age, cardamom and orange zest cookies are a big thing this time of year. It's a big dessert, very famous over there. So, of course I have time for a question. That's why I'm here. So I thought instead of sugar cookies, I'd make an alcohol out of it. I felt like I compromised. So this will be my dessert for you. But please watch the video. Like I said, watch the video before you follow the recipe. I would suggest I suggest a tweak at the end of the video. So yeast nutrients is incredibly don't overthink it. So this is the bag I got. I buy, obviously this is a lot. I use about half a teaspoon. This will last a really long time. But for the most part, I've tried a few different kinds. I actually ordered one many years ago and used it. And then I was trying to rip the label off so I could show you the exact one. I just reordered it. Amazon, you could just go and reorder stuff that you've ordered before, but it was like 2 years since I ordered it, and they shipped me this one instead. So this is some kind of like substitute for the one I used to use. And I don't know if you can tell the difference. I can't. Thank you so much. That's my favorite part of making mead, especially when you set stuff next to one another from week to week. You get a really awesome variety of awesome colors. Just some of the stuff I've made recently. Like this is my cranberry mead. Like it red, and then you put it next to another one, and you're like, oh, this feels like fall. This, I love this. This is my favorite thing. And this week I made my ale mead. This is inspired by the great god Thor. This is a hybrid between beer and mead. This is hops and malt, and it's fantastic. You kind of like to have beer. This one smells like an ice. It doesn't quite taste like it, but it's there. Like it's there, and also a very beautiful orange. I do this every single Saturday. Follow. I'm very passionate about it. So if you ever have any questions at all, that's why I'm here. Give me a follow, definitely. Thank you. And brand new meat every single Saturday. Every single Saturday. This is week 1 of 3 weeks in a row of holiday meats. It's come in. Hey, thank you. All of my, that's very kind. Thank you. All of my meats come in one of 3 categories right now. This is my holiday series. I love making holiday meads. I started that this past New Year's. Pardon me. Groggy. Started this with New Year. I went on to Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. I did Easter, Cinco de Mayo, Labor Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, July 4th. I did Leif Erikson. I did Thanksgiving. I did Halloween. This is my Yule mead. I'm going to do Christmas next week, and then New Year's again the following. So tons of great meads coming your way from the holidays. All of those should be in the playlist. I have playlists on my profile, so go check them out. Those are a lot of fun. I also do Norse gods and goddesses. That's kind of where I started. These meads behind me are my legacy meads that I made in 2016. It's kind of rehashed that series. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Like I just showed you, this is my one inspired by Thor. But I've done many other gods. I've done Balder. I've done Freya. I've done Freyr. Many gods. It's been a lot of fun. I did Sif. My Boulder one was probably my favorite one. But like lots of tons, there's also playlists for that. And then lastly, I do pop culture meads, which have also been a lot of fun. Let's see, where are we in our schedule here? The most recent one I did there, I did a Captain Picard mead inspired by good old Captain Picard from Star Trek. That was a lot of fun. Those are all fan-based, so those are suggestions from the people. I did an Indiana Jones mead. That video game just came out. I wish I did it a little bit better, but that was about a month ago. That was also a lot of fun. That's why I have the Cup of the Covenant right there. Got that just for my Indiana Jones video. Thank you. I'm very passionate and very excited. And I'm also a morning person. It people's nerves because I'm like this as soon as I wake up. 8 o'clock p.m., I want to go to bed. I'm the only one. I'm tired. This time of day, I love it. And then next year, and I haven't advertised this yet. I have mentioned it on a live. In April, I will be switching up those categories. I do that probably about once a year. I switch up the categories. Previously, I did a 13 Colonies mead. Those playlists are still up. I didn't have a lot of fun with it, so I think 8 or so of the original 13 states in the United States. I didn't have a lot of fun doing it. Like, I tried, and people didn't like it either, so I abandoned it. But anyway, so I'll take through stuff before I get bored with it, is my point. So, yeah, coming in April, holiday meads are still sticking because I love doing those. I think that's going to be a permanent one, to be honest. I love the holiday meads. But I'm going to be inserting a few new categories after that. So the pop culture meads are going to go away. The Norse gods are going to go away. But I'm going to start some really fun. So the Norse gods one is actually transitioning into a world gods. I'm going to be studying gods from many different religions. And then making a mead in their honor. Hopefully I won't insult anybody. I'm going in with good intentions. So hopefully everybody's going to love it. I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. It is built into my passion of and learning about mead making. So I can't wait. My if you're watching my older videos from like 2023, every video I did back then was I made a mead per week based on a different country and culture from around the world. So that was a lot of fun. This is going to be like a hybrid between those two categories, and I'm really looking forward to it. I already have stuff in the works behind the scenes, so I can't wait to show you that stuff. Then I'm also going to go zodiac signs. I'm going to make one mead per month for the zodiac sign, so that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully I will insult some people. I don't know anything about zodiac, so I'm just at the beginning stages of learning that. That came from a couple different suggestions from, and so I think it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and insult. And then I'm going to go a little crazy. I'm going to do a Will It Mead category. And I'm just going to try stuff that I expect to fail and see if it works. I've done some of those just like in my normal process. I made a pizza mead. I made an Old Bay mead from Maryland. I've done like a green sarsaparilla mead. I've done some weird stuff. Spirulina, I think green spirulina is what I meant to say. I did do a sarsaparilla though. So I'm gonna have a whole category just dedicated to fun stuff like that. It'll be a lot of fun. You see any drones up there in New York? I heard they're in Maryland now. Drones everywhere. That is if aliens don't take over before I get to those categories, but either way, you should give me a follow because if you're preparing for the apocalypse, the barter system will ultimately come back. Trading will outsource money in any form, and alcohol will be incredibly valuable. So give me a follow, learn how to make alcohol yourself. That way you're ready for the apocalypse when it happens, or if aliens take over, you'll be good. I got you. Follow me until then. Make sure to like all the videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. The apocalypse will not be a lot of fun, but our friendship will be a lot of fun. Every single Wednesday, I go live, just like this, to show you a different step of the mead making process live. So I rotate through one of three major steps. I'm either starting a brand new batch of like we just did this past Wednesday. If you're on the YouTube side, that video is posted. You can watch it. On the TikTok side, I typically repost that portion of the video on Saturday nights. But we started a apple maple mead. Again, suggested by somebody in the comments, and I can tell you right now, I'm incredibly excited about it. I think it's going to turn out amazing. Hello, Scott. Welcome. Yeah, why not? I just posted my Yule mead, so I thought, let's go live. So, yeah, that'll be fun. The racking stage, which is step 2, where I transfer mead from its primary vessel to its secondary vessel. And then third step is bottling the mead. So I'm transferring it from that secondary vessel into bottles and then taste live. So I do one of those 3 things every single Wednesday. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come back. I'll be here. It'll be a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. I'll get on like 15 minutes, half hour before, having a cocktail. And I usually have a cocktail after that part of the process too. So if you like to have cocktails on Wednesday nights, I can be your friend there too. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I do this every single Saturday. Every single Saturday, brand new mead. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. Thank you, Scott. Scott is a huge mead mentor of mine. Give Scott a follow too. Also the creator of the amazing Discord. There's a link up in my link tree. If you're into the Discord, it's a great place to go. Tell Valhalla. It's a great place to go. It's a mead plethora of information. Everything is over there, from behind the scene pictures, awesome chats, recipes, equipment lists, yeast chart. There's a commercial channel where you can go and order like all the famous like commercial meads that you see out there. This one's my favorite. A lot of them you can get shipped straight to the house. Check it out. Go to the Discord. Join. Scott is the current overseer of it. And it's a safe place. There's lots of social media platforms out there that kind of host mead groups and where people kind of come together. And it usually turns into like, you know, the overseers, the people that have been making mead a long time, that know the verbiage and are really judgy and like turn down questions They tell you to use the search bar if you ask something simplistic and you're really just trying to learn things. The Discord is not like that. It's a safe place to go where you'll get lots of great opinions from awesome makers. And mead makers of every skill level can ask questions. So, hello, welcome to the old guy. I'm drinking coffee while chatting about the mead, the video that I just released before this live. It's out there now, so go check it out. This is my Yule-inspired mead, my cardamom orange zest mead. It is fantastic-ish. You have to watch the video to see how you can make your own Yule mead. The recipe is free in the description of the video, so go check it out. My recipes are always 100% free. There's creators out there that want your money. I don't. I want you to join this amazing community and join this ancient hobby. It's a lot of fun, and we have a good time together. You're Norse. You're in the right. You know what Yule is, then, for my Yule-inspired mead, and you probably know what mead is. You're ahead of the game. And I make a brand new batch of it every single week. So come back. Every single Saturday. Brand new batch will release every single Saturday morning. Do you age your mead? So, yes and no. I don't have a process I age my mead. So my mead takes usually about 5 months on average to make from beginning to end. The videos that I put out, I record like the early parts of the videos 5 months before you see them. So by the time the video gets out, it's within a week or two of when I actually filmed it. And I taste it as I'm bottling it. So I show that part of the video. And I seal it up. I seal the other 3 bottles I keep. So I will occasionally throw a party and try to just get through this mead that I'm accumulating. I took a bunch up to Michigan for our first Mead Fest that Scott and I hosted this past Ren Fest for the Michigan Ren Fest in September. We're going to do that again this September, but in Maryland. So if you're close to Maryland or you want to take an awesome vacation, we're going to be bringing lots of mead that we're just going to share with everybody. So more details to come. It's likely going to be September, I think 7th-ish, right around that week. That's it. Like occasionally I will bottle and try it, but you know, it's just been sitting around for a while, but I don't go out of my way to like see if something tastes different after I've bottled it. I don't know what our font means. You mean like font? Like text? I don't know who R is either, because that's bizarre. But you do you. So hopefully that answered your question. Thank you, Scott. I was gonna go back and forth with that guy. Probably young, just learning. Benefit of the doubt. Welcome to the old God's meter. And none of these letters actually exist. It's just like in a style. Anyway, hello, welcome to the old God's meter. Where I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday come out with a brand new batch. Yeah. Who wakes up on a Saturday morning like, I want to be mean to somebody? Who does that? I don't know. Keyboard warriors. Welcome to the old God's Meadery. I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the fermentation process instead of grapes or other fruits. But every combination in between exists. You see many in front of you, many behind me, and I brand new one every single Saturday. I have never missed a Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe. Every single one is unique to me, and it's an experiment. I don't know if they're going to turn out good or not. This is a great example of that. This is my Yule-inspired mead that I just came out with. The video hit right before I started this live this morning. This is my cardamom and orange mead. The video is out. You can see how I made it from beginning to end. Every step of the process is there. The recipe is free in the description. You can replicate this yourself. All you got to do is buy your own equipment and some ingredients. And give me a follow. You can do this every single week together. Favorite tasting mead. So it's tied. It's tied. And I meant to get a bottle out last time that question came up. I meant to get a bottle of the other one because I only have one in front of me. This is my blueberry mead that is my favorite for a long time. This is 1 gallon water, 3 pounds of frozen, defrosted, brought to room temperature blueberries. That part's really important. 3 pounds honey, 2.5 grams of yeast nutrient. That's it. That's the entire recipe, all in the primary. The blueberries, any fruit, but definitely all of the berries. You'll put a lot by freezing them and defrosting them. It breaks down the outer membranes of the actual fruit, so you'll get a much better color and a much better flavor. It just kind of permeates right through it. It's a lot of fun. I also did a very similar recipe with elderberries. Not elderberries. Elderberries. And different taste. Earthy, but fantastic. Very simple, right? Like you expected, like some fancy one, but no, the blueberry has been very consistent. My number one. I like it. And the Wednesday lives that we've been doing, they obviously rotate pretty fast. I've had a couple different blueberries, like, you know, in the pipeline, so I'm very excited. A couple different blueberry flavors. We actually just did a blueberry mint one. We just bottled a blueberry mint. Fantastic. I like blueberry. I'm the guy. I like it. Welcome to the Old God's Mead. Give me a follow. I make a brand new mead and I show you exactly how to make it every single Saturday. Recipe is free in the description. Sign up for my newsletter. It's up in my link tree. Every single Sunday I put out just a single PDF newsletter. Has a recap of the stuff that I did the previous week and the recipe for that mead. And then a little bit of a tease for next week. So for the first to hear it, my agendas come out every Monday. So if you're looking just for the videos, come back every Monday. I'll show you what I'm up to this coming week. And then, or you can get a little tease from the newsletters on Sundays, a day before. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery, the one that just came out this morning that I'm hoping all of you go watch and like and comment. You got to comment on it. That's what helps the algorithm. This is my cardamom and orange zest mead, inspired by the great holiday of Yule. If you look up like Scandinavian desserts, the cardamom and orange sugar cookies are a huge tradition this time of year. So I made an alcohol version of that. This is your cardamom and orange zest mead. And it is okay. You have to watch the video. It's okay though. But it's very easy to make. You can do this stuff yourself. You can make your own alcohol at home. So incredibly easy. I show you how I do it every single day. It is so incredibly easy. Make sure to like, comment, follow, share. That's all I ask. And then I will continue to give you free recipes. If you don't, I don't know. I may phase away. I may go to like, you know, the TikTok and YouTube hole where I never get seen again. And you don't want that to happen. And if you do, shame on you. But give me brand new meat every single Saturday. I can't wait. This is actually one of 3 weeks in a row of holiday meads. Kicked it off with a Yule-inspired mead. Next week is my Christmas-inspired mead. And the week after that, my New Year's Eve mead. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Let's see where we are here. And then we'll kick off 2025 going back to my pop culture mead. Very popular pop culture. I'll give you a hint. Video game world. In the video game world, it's pop culture mead. I can't wait. It was a lot of fun to make. And honestly, you could take this mead and translate it into lots of different pop culture, I think, branches. But this specifically was suggested by a video game. But come back, it's going to be a lot of fun. And after that, I actually have a couple pop cultures in a row that I'm really looking forward to. And then we're going to jump up and go back to some Norse gods, some really popular gods that you guys probably know. I've done lots already. So stay tuned. Which part's interesting? The pop culture tease? I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yep. It's a very popular, I can give you a little bit more hit, franchise of a video game. But, like I said, the MEAD itself you can translate to many different other video games or other movies. But yeah, that's it. I'm done hints. I think we've killed the crowd, too. Welcome to the old Cots meter. I got sidetracked again. But I've been here a while. I got on really early today, too. That was probably a mistake, but too late. I was up. I was editing the rest of the video, and I got a little bit of work to do this morning. I've got a couple of meads I need to rack. I've got one mead that I got out and planned so I can get ingredients for it. I have a vague idea. Actually, I might pick your Scott. I might pick your brain, because it's a big one. It's a big one, and I need to get it started like right away because I have some surrounding ones done already. But like, I got to get it started like right away because if not, it's not gonna rack long enough. Hello, Rogue. Good morning. So yeah, I might pick your brain today, Scott. I'll text you after this. I need some great ideas, and it's gotta be epic. I tried to have this conversation with my wife yesterday because I'm getting a little anxious. I was like, I have to order the stuff. Like, I got to get that started. I got, extra days off for the holidays, so I was like, that's my plan. I got to get that mead started. Because I got a little overzealous. Like, I started some meads that are after it. I've never done this before. It's crazy. I don't know. But yeah. I'm getting anxious. And I need some really good ideas. Hello, Bourbon Berry. Good to see you. I meant to bring it over here. Bourbon Berry, have you heard of Bourbon Baggers? Bourbon Baggers. They've got a pretty decent account here. Talk. I'm trying to see where... Hold on, let me grab it. I'm coming back, Bourbon Berry. Don't go anywhere. Now we're getting really sidetracked. So, this is like the outer thing that they sit on this little... This is really cool. They sent me this like little wood thing, and then they put logo on it. Like, I'm really happy. These little bags. Oh, he samples too. Such a nice guy. I did a quick review video of it, and I'm a big fan. I like the smoke stuff. I'm a big fan. I like it. I can't wait to see where that company grows, because like I'm a big fan. Such a simplistic idea. But if you don't know, yeah, Bourbon Baggers sent me these samples, and they're literally like tea bags. You put it in your bourbon, stir it around, you let it sit for 5-10 minutes, and it will give you like the smoky flavor, like you smoked it, and it's so simplistic, and you don't need fire. Yeah, maybe we should put some in. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. What flavor should we put those in, though? What flavor would go smoke? You know what? I don't know if I have any more, but that would be interesting in my s'mores meat. But I think I sent my last bottle out. I'll have to look. Fun times. A cherry, yes, cherry would be really good too. I feel like I did a cherry relative. I'll have to look. Or was it one of the Wednesday? It might have been one of the Wednesday batches, like the black cherry. I feel like I did one relatively recently, though. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, smoked pizza meat. Do it, Scott. Uh, how fun. How fun. Welcome to the Old Guys Meat. If you're just jumping in, I make meat every single Saturday. Today's meat inspired by the great holiday of Yule. Yule kicking off on the winter solstice on the 21st, runs 12 days. This is my Yule inspired mead. Inspired by some Scandinavian desserts over there this time of year. A big Yule dessert is the cardamom and orange zest cookies, sugar cookies. I made an alcohol version of that. This is my cardamom and orange zest mead, and it's pretty good. Gotta watch the video. I think I could perfect the recipe, and I say that at the end of the video, so check it out. So, I don't know the answer to that, Rogue. I can tell you, like, the bags, and you can reuse the bag a couple too. I can tell you by, like, feeling it. I'm pretty sure they're like wood chips. What they do it to, like, permanate so fast, I don't know. But they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I've only used one, and I was a pretty big fan. So, I actually am going over. I have a friend coming in from out of country later today, and I plan on taking the rest of the with me because we will be drinking some bourbon tonight. So, I will give you an updated review. Wood chips. But yeah, very excited. Very excited. Pretty cool company. Pretty cool idea. I'm on board. I'm on board. Yeah, surface area, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I mean, if it's that simple, even power to them. Like, to harness such an amazing flavor so fast is crazy. And the smoked, like, especially smoked old fashions are becoming such a huge popular thing. And, like, not everybody owns a kit. Not everybody's going out of the way to make one of those, you know, at their own home, especially. When somebody else is making it at a bar and you're like, okay, it's expensive, but that's one thing. But, like, when you're at home or, like, I got to do all that work just to have an awesome drink. So this is a quick way to do it very easily, and the cleanup, instant cleanup. But give them a follow. Give them a follow. At least follow. That's free. Follow it and like their videos. But check out their website. I'd encourage you to try some. Buy some and try them. I'm not affiliated. Not affiliated. Just. But I meant to send you a message about that, Mr. Barry. Because I was like, oh, these are so cool. Big fan. They come in, there's a few different wood flavors as well. Yeah, I also have one. We live like parallel lives. I have a kit that somebody got me, and I haven't even opened it. Because, like, what occasion do you do? It has to be a pretty big occasion to make it at home. And if I'm going to a bar, I had the incredibly rare opportunity a couple of weeks ago. Like, my family was out of town. Because, you know, when there's living around, you can't just go to the bar anymore. Like, you know, once you have Rugrats. But my family was out of town. It was a Sunday, so I was like, I'm going to go watch some ball at the bar by myself. It's only like the second time in my life I've done it. So I was, you know, I felt a little weird because I was drinking old fashions at the bar because it was like a hole in the wall, like, local bar. I don't, like, know the people here, but we frequent that restaurant sometimes. And, like, you know, everybody else is, like, clinking Miller Lights together, and they're screaming at the football game, and I'm just, like, over in the corner, like the creeper, drinking old fashions. I definitely wouldn't order a smoked old fashioned from somewhere like that. But, just saying. It's frowned upon. Yes. Dads have to be responsible. Whatever. I did have a good time though. Every once in a while, you gotta just have quiet your mind. But what I'm saying is like everybody loves smoked old fashions. The opportunity to get them is rare, so the kits make sense. But the work you put into it, I don't know. I'm gonna do it some tonight. That's probably what I'll make some. I'll break out the kit. We'll do some smoked old fashions, and then I'll compare it to the bourbon baggers here, the enhancing tea bags. I mean, you can't do the pipe in the corner anymore. Those days are gone, unless you got a whiskey like cigar house. But maybe I will go live. I don't know. I might get TikTok banned. Live is not a good idea. It's my buddy that I haven't seen in a few years, just due to COVID and like visas and stuff. He's from the country of Colombia. We're really looking forward to seeing him. But we will be drinking some bourbon together tonight. Likely a lot. He's gonna tell me that I look fat. I guarantee it, because he's very judgy. I don't know of any bars like around here where you can like smoke inside anymore. Like, I feel like for a while, and I'm old enough to remember when you could do that. I feel like for a while there was like sometimes there were smoking rooms, but I don't even think I've seen any of those lately. Yeah, it will be a good night for sure. And I appreciate the well wishes. Thank you. It'll be fun. The next couple weeks should be a lot of fun. Like I think, the morale just naturally goes up this time of year, even like in your workplace. Even if you get like stressed because time crunch stuff, at least people are cheery. So I'm looking forward to it. Should be a couple awesome, happy weeks in a row. And then we'll kick off 25 hard with an awesome pop culture mead that I'm really looking forward to. And then we're gonna push all the way through until April, where we start brand new categories that I'm so incredibly excited about. Tons of fun, tons of fun. I literally have not all of them have like exact recipes tied to them yet, but I have mead batches planned out till January 2026. And at that point, I will probably. I've got one mead to do 2026, but then I'm at a turning point where I can actually change categories at the beginning of the year. So. That's 50% more food. I feel like everywhere makes money from food nowadays. I feel like it everywhere I go. I don't know. Should be fun. Anyway, I think I'll start wrapping stuff up. It is almost 7:20. I got on way earlier than I thought I was getting on. I wasn't paying any attention at the time. Oh. Teared a little. Agreed. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Carrying on the mission. I've got some videos to make for the future today. I've got a couple meads I need to rack that they're ready to rack. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm also I received a package yesterday, so I'm gonna do a reveal video. I don't know what's inside of it. I'm gonna open the box on a video. So stay tuned to that. I'm very excited and very nervous for my good buddy Scott here. And then, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning to see what everybody thought of today's mead, this Yule-inspired mead. This is my cardamom and orange zest mead. So, careful opening unknown packages. I'm gonna be careful. Very excited though. But you'll see. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get focused on the future. Plugging. Keep going. Should be a lot of fun though. Thank you so much for letting me be here, guys. I'm glad that we all in each other this morning. I didn't plan on it. I was just coming on to, like, you know, when you post a video and then you see the live icon, you're like, oh, that person's live. That's what I was hoping it would happen. So I didn't plan on having an agenda or anything this morning. But tomorrow, I said, for my normal Sunday morning live. Should be a lot of fun. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, stay tuned. Lots of great meads coming your way. You guys know the drill. Skull, I hope you have an amazing Saturday. Go out there and make somebody smile today. Real soon. But go back and comment on this mead, please. Skull, I'll see you soon.